Good day, my name is Mr. Announcer, and it is now time for the Balcony Brotherhood to read and respond to your
You've got
email.
We're mass communicating.
Dropping the guys a quick note is the best way to interact with the show, and you can do so by sending all your emails to balconybrotherhood@gmail.com. While Confucius may be misquoted here, the quote is still valuable advice. The man who asks a stupid question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask a stupid question is a fool for life. Gentlemen, it is time to read your emails.
Thank you, Mr. Announcer. Mr. Blackart is once again traveling for business and won't be present today. Mr. Drake is here, though, and ready to read your email messages. After the birthday segment, Mr. Becker from Turning Leaf Solutions will have a quick book review. Let's get started.
Number 1.
And this email reads, Dear BBP, I just finished the election episode, and I'm so glad the results of the election were the way I wanted them to be. I'm an over-the-road truck driver who was getting killed by the stagnant economy and the constant price gouging this outgoing administration failed to resolve. Border control, economy, and making America great again are all looking good over the next 4 years. Thanks for doing what you do, signed Garrett in Mount Pleasant, North Carolina. Thanks for the email, Garrett. We appreciate the feedback as always. You're right. America spoke loud and clear at the ballot box, and lawmakers now know what changes need to be made. Hopefully, Trump and the Republicans will make the necessary adjustments to policies and bring back America with the support from those who voted for them.
Number 2.
Hey, and this email reads, Dear Balcony Brotherhood, I love the recent episode with Mr. News Anchor and Ms. Producer. Those news stories had me laughing out loud for 2 days straight. Glad to have a show like yours to listen to and hope my email makes the broadcast. Signed, Mitchell in Tucson, Arizona. Thank you for your kind words, Mitchell. We appreciate it as always.
Number 3.
Carter just sent over an email that says, Dear Balcony Gurus, I want to comment on the car episode that you all did. I was intrigued by the stories and advice that you gave, but felt that just the surface was scratched. There are literally hundreds of moving parts, see what I did there, you guys could have talked about. Might we get some more information? Signed, Scott in Bangor, Maine. Scott, you're right. We only just scratched the paint. See what I did there? When discussing the cars. Believe you me, we are aware of this, and Carter the intern is already framing out a follow-up episode for 2025.
Number 4. Going through puberty.
And this email reads, Dear Brothers, my nephew turned me on to your show, and we listened to the Dress the Part episode together. I agree with what Mr. Blackheart said about how you dress determines confidence and mood together. A shirt and tie is my go-to day-to-day style, except on the weekends where I can appreciate Mr. Drake's apparent propensity for cargo shorts and t-shirts. Just love what you guys do. Keep it up, signed Ralph in Saginaw, Michigan. Ralph, the way you dress immediately says something to the people you encounter during the day without saying a word. Make sure you convey the right sentiment. And cargo shorts and t-shirts, great look.
Number 5.
And this email reads, Dear BBP, my boys and I are wondering where is the best place to get a glizzy and a pizza in Chicago. Signed, Biz in Elmhurst, Illinois. Well, Biz, sounds like a great question for our Abe Froman of the show, and if you don't get that reference, please Google it.
Thank you, Mr. Drake. My name is Abe Froman, and I am the Sausage King of Chicago. I supply meat to a great deal of Chicago restaurants, to include hot dog stands for your glizzies and pizza joints for great pies. Many people may ask, what is a glitzy? Much like Frankfurter, Wiener, Frank, Lincoln, footlong, a glizzy is just another word for a hot dog. With roots in the rap world, a glizzy is slang for a Glock handgun. The evolution of the word to include hot dog comes from the extended magazine of a pistol, which is about the length of a hot dog. If you are in Chi-Town and want to try some of Honest Abe's meat, most corner grease joints are customers. Just don't put ketchup on it. As far as pizza goes, try ordering pizza from an independent mom-and-pop shop. Forget the tourist pizza. You know, the one with the sauce on the top, making it an upside-down deep dish pie. Quite the opposite. You want the paper-thin, buttery crust that is cut in squares. You will thank me later. Again, I'm Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago. Back to you.
Happy birthday!
Hey, it's time now for the Celebrity Birthday Breakdown. Let's find out who's getting another year older in Hollywood. I'm going to start off with controversial director Woody Allen. He turned 89 this week. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia actor David Hornsby. He turned 49 years old. Foo Fighters bassist Nate Mendel. He is now 56 years old. Here's a good one. Black Sabbath Batman Ozzy Osbourne. That's right, 76 years old this week. You know, all I can still hear is, Sharon! Actor, producer Max Baer Jr., better known as Jethro from the Beverly Hillbillies. He is now 87 years old. And finally, Oscar-winning actress Marissa Tomei is still a hottie at 60 years old. And that's the Celebrity Birthday Breakdown for the week. For Tanner Blackart, I'm Paul Drake. Thank you for listening to the Balcony Brotherhood podcast, and the balcony is now closed.
Thanks for listening to this bonus mini episode of the Balcony Brotherhood podcast. Encom and Whopper have had a hand in bringing you today's show, and they reserve their respective trademarks. Like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform to be informed when the next episode drops. My name is Mr. Announcer, and until next time, cheerio and Hakuna Matata.
Though the balcony is now closed, here is Mr. Becker with a review of a fantastic self-help book.
Warren Woodward's Resolve, 13 Resolutions for Life, is written by an Inc. magazine top 50 leadership expert of all time. He has taken Ben Franklin's 13 Virtues, George Washington's Rules of Civility and Decent Behavior in Company and Conversation, George Washington's partial list of maxims, John Edwards' 70 resolutions, and composed the book for the average man or woman to take and learn how to live your best life by practicing the simple daily habits of success that took Ben Franklin from a simple printer to world-renowned statesman, George Washington from a surveyor to the first American president and the father of America, and Jonathan Edwards, one of the most renowned early Americans in the entire world, and made him a colonial hero and an American hero in the War of Revolution.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.